Tell me your friends, and I can tell you how your life will turn out. I think that is one of the best quotes I've ever heard in my life. Sorry, I'm a bit out of breath. I just hit a nice little shoulder pump, trying to get bigger. But that quote does mean a lot. I've seen a lot of really great people be dragged down by other people. Here, I'll tell you the story about a kid I knew in high school. We're gonna call him Jacob. Now, Jacob, going into grade 9, really nice kid. He was a class clown, he laughed, made everybody else laugh, he was a great kid. He was doing good in school, he was doing all right. And I kind of saw this happen firsthand, but kind of started hanging around with some skids, some kind of like loser type kids, vaping in the bathroom, skipping some classes. He slowly kind of gravitated towards that group of people. And then it wasn't too long till, he was that guy going to that place during your lunch break where you're smoking weed and doing a whole load of tomfoolery. And he continued down this, and by grade 10, he had his hair dyed, and kind of in the swished back like a Mexican cartel leader. And he just started going down the wrong path. And then shortly after that, I'd say about his grade 11 year, which would have been my grade 9 or 10 year, I heard from a close friend of mine that he actually ended up in the hospital because he picked crack off of the street and smoked it. And there I sit there and I'm like, that's the same kid that I knew. The really nice one? The one who always made everybody laugh? Damn. And now I see him, he's hanging out with some terrible people that I know. Been in and out of jail, drug addictions, bad problems, and I've heard that he has a cocaine addiction. I sit there and I go, wow, what could turn a kid into somebody who does that stuff, And I think, and I understand, I had some bad people around me that made me do some bad things and bad decisions and bad choices. I've been there. I've really been there. But this kid went deep real fast, got expelled, didn't even go back to school, doesn't have a driver's license, like he's not allowed to drive because of something, and threw his complete life down the drain. So I sit here and I think, why? What happened? The people around you influence you in the choices that you make. And I go, shit, why'd I start vaping in grade 7? And I was playing basketball on the court. This one guy who's 16 at the time, and I was fucking 11 or 12, goes, hey, you want to hit? No thanks. And I started seeing everybody else do it. I'm like, no. And then one day, I hit it. And I got addicted. What caused that? The people around me. So I sit there and I think, started hanging out with these kids, people who skip class. Hey bro, you want to skip class? Hey bro, you want to skip class? Oh, we're doing this, it'll be so fun, dude. Like, there's girls coming too. Oh, yeah, just once, it won't hurt. But then more girls keep coming, or they do something even more fun, or they have something to make it a little bit more fun. And that's kind of what changes it. People's habits that they have, that are your friends around you, is what you're going to turn into. I've seen a lot of things like hang around, the people you hang around the most, let's say it's 3 people who only play basketball. All the time they're playing basketball. Those are your only friends you're going to play basketball too. Just to hang out with them. But you're just going to keep playing basketball and you're going to get good at basketball. So it was just the fact he was hanging around people who are addicts, people who made bad decisions. At some point he was going to get dragged down and pulled into that abyss of addiction and having an addictive personality. If you hang around people who only want the best for you and who only push you to make you a better person, how can you be bad? If you lay on your ass all day, you ain't got a clean room, you don't nothing. Not a thing. Not a single thing. But all your friends getting good grades. You sit beside them in class, they're doing their work. They're not talking, they're doing their work. You're going to go do your work. They're doing their work. They can help me. They're going to teach you. They're going to help you. You hang around with a bunch of people trying to start a business. They'll tell you, oh, I just got a sale, man. Like, I think I can make it. Why don't you help me? And then you kind of follow in those footsteps. Everything around you, it either pulls you down or pushes you up. Music, the sad thoughts you put in your head when you listen to that sad song all the time, and you only listen to sad music, it's gonna make you a sad person. If you're only watching movies, if you watch movies always about sad stuff's gonna follow you around. It's just how it is. You're bringing these negative feelings in your life. You're pulling them into your life and making your mind focus on that. What's another example? The people you hang around. What I was just talking about. The people you hang around, the vibe they give off, what they do. That's gonna be what seeps into your life. And then finally, the own decisions you make for yourself. That's really what decides your life. And your thoughts. Your thoughts. It's either pulling you down or pushing you up. But your influences around you, especially the people around you, can either push you up or bring you down. You have to look at your life and go, do the people I have around me really make me a better person? And in order to succeed, you have to sacrifice. Sorry guys, my phone died while I was talking. It pisses me off. I knew I was on a time limit recording this because my phone was at like 5. So yeah, but in order to succeed, you need to sacrifice. And if you see those friends around you bringing you down, then you need to make that sacrifice to be better. And if you can't make these sacrifices to make everything around you better, then I don't think you can ever make yourself better. Or it'll be really difficult to. You just gotta sacrifice. You have to. And your friends influence you the most. Let's go drinking. Let's go to the bars Friday, Saturday. Either gotta say no every time, or you just have to find friends who are like, hey, through the weekend, we should stay up and work on our business together, and we should stay up and we should do this and that, or we should go to the gym Friday and Saturday night while everybody else is out partying. You need to find those good people around you. Thanks for listening to me talk. Again, I'm not in a place to give advice. I'm just a 17-year-old working on himself. I'm just trying to offer a chat, a discussion about these things, and build community around that. Thanks for listening, and peace out, guys. Whatever we do on YouTube nowadays, peace, bye, hello, konnichiwa. It's probably all greetings right there. That's all greetings. I'm just gonna end it. I'm done. All right, I'll see y'all later.